My best friend and I accidentally got stuck in the most haunted room in a hotel on a girls' weekend trip. And this was an experience that happened in this room, New Year's 2022. So this past New Year's. My friend and I stayed at the New Orleans hotel this past New Year's and stayed in room 106. Before we got there, we called to see if our room was ready because we're going to be showing up a little bit earlier than anticipated. And the clerk let us know that our room was in fact ready. She told us that our room was 106, which was up the stairs, to the left, and down the hall. So we went upstairs to go find our room, but couldn't find it. It wasn't there. And feeling silly, we continued to look around for it, but still couldn't find it. So we went backstairs, let the clerk know, and she came up to show us exactly where the room was at and led us to there. It was exactly where she told us it was, and it was exactly where we had went before, but our door was wide open and trash inside. The lady apologized, telling us that it was clean earlier and that they would clean it ASAP. I wish we would have taken a picture of the room, knowing what we know now about the room. The bed was unmade, there was trash all over. There was these Google eyes all over and even underneath the bed. But the most weird item was what looked like a black bar of soap with a dirt black rag underneath it on the bedside lamp table on the left when we walked in. And we told the lady that we would be back in a little bit so that they could clean it. Later that night, my friend and I got back from a night out, and we were already a little bit spooked because we did one of the ghost tours at the Crescent Hotel. We decided that we would sleep with the lights on because we get spooked pretty easily. And abruptly at about 2 a.m. I was awoken because someone sat down next to me at the edge of my bed. I screamed, sat up, and told my friend exactly what happened. The rest of the night, neither of us were able to sleep. It felt like there was a presence in the room and an overall heaviness, like there was someone else in there with us. Later that morning, my friend and I checked out and went to breakfast. My friend and I were discussing what happened that night, and she told me at breakfast that she actually had an experience, but didn't want to tell me because she already knew that I was so freaked out. She told me she heard someone come in the room and heard the bathroom sink turn on. My friend and I decided that for some reason, whatever was there didn't want us staying in the room that night, considering that we couldn't find the room whenever we first got there and it was totally trash. So we're gonna be vlogging our whole night here. I think it's a little bit weird that it was two best friends that came to stay here who just wanted a night out and had that experience. And now we're two best friends who just want to stay here and have a night out. And I'm curious to see what experiences happen tonight. I'm gonna try to stay up till 2 a.m. and see why the thing might not want us here.